Hi, it's Amanda the Nail Polish Hound, and welcome to another edition of Tricky Toppers. And this week's tricky topper is Coloris de Carol Speckled. When I first got this polish, I was really excited. It looks so pretty in the bottle, but this polish has caused me a lot of trouble. I've tested it more than I think any other topper that I own, and I thought it might be helpful for me to pass on what I found out. Hopefully that will help out anyone else who's struggling with this polish. It is supposed to be a metallic flaky in a clear base, but my base is definitely a little bit grey, and that then makes it difficult to know what to apply it over, as it transforms the colour of the polish that you're using underneath. So first of all, here I'm showing you what it looks like built up on its own. At 2 coats here you can see that it is a little bit sheer still, and at 3 coats it's pretty much opaque. And I actually think that it does look quite pretty just built up on its own. But if you want to use it as a topper to get that speckled effect, this is the technique that I found to work best. Pull the polish off of one side of the brush by drawing it out of the bottle, and then lightly touch it onto the other side of the bottle neck. Then you need to apply it very sparingly, almost like a dry brush effect. If your bottle, like mine, has got a little bit of a tint to the base, then you will need to make sure that you apply it evenly across the nail. So this is what it looks like top coated over the white. So next I tried the polish over a pale grey. That way I thought that the grey tint to the base wouldn't matter so much. So this is it over Angel Wings from my project polish. Still using that same dry brush type technique, here it is over a slightly darker grey. This is Barry M's Storm. Then over the darker colours I actually applied it in a more normal manner, so you get a bit of a thicker coat. And this is it over a black Barry M's A Black Forest. Then I tried it over Utopia from my project polish, and this is a very pale beige colour. And with the paler colours I'm back to using that dry brush type technique. Then we have Barry M's Coconut Cream, and this is a very, very pale purple. And a slightly darker and quite dusky pinky purple colour. This is Londres Square, also from my project polish. Slightly darker again, but also in the same colour family. In the dusky purples we have Vintage Violet by Barry M. Next I thought I would show it over a muted pale green. This is one of the first colours I thought of to try it over, but I actually found that it just made the polish look a little bit muddy and dirty coloured, so this wasn't a favourite of mine. Same thing with the pale blue. This is Essie's Saltwater Happy. I really thought that this would look like a duck egg, but it doesn't look too bad on the video footage, but in real life again it just gave it that sort of dirty effect. Then I thought I would try it over something a little bit different. This is Essie's S'il vous plaît, and it is a foil type polish. You can just about see it over the top of this, but it really doesn't show up very well. I think this one was a bit of a fail on my part. I also tried it over Sally Hansen's Guilty Party, and over this one you can see it even less than you could over the Essie polish. Then I tried it over Scarab by Sally Hansen, thinking it might show up over a darker polish. It didn't. And although you can see it over the top of Essie's Aruba Blue, it really does again just make it look like you've stuck your fingernail in a load of dirt. This was not a good colour combination either. And over a darker blue polish we have the same sort of effect, a little bit better than it was over the shimmer polish, but still not a good look in my opinion. So then I went back to some of the lighter creams and that dry brushing type effect, and this is it over Essence Creating Memories, and I actually quite like this one. And over this darker purple by Revlon, it also looks okay. I still think I prefer it over the lighter colours though. I thought it might look pretty over a darker red, so I tried it over Rimmel's Berries and Cream. I think this is a little bit too dark though. Same problem with the other darker polishes, it just doesn't show up properly and just looks a little bit dirty. And finally I went back to the purple family of colours, and this is Prickly Pear by Barry M. And again, I quite like this one, although you can see where I haven't applied it very evenly, it has made the polish underneath look a little bit streaky. So to summarise, this is a difficult polish to work with. You have to make sure that you get it really even over the nail, and on the lighter colours, which is how I preferred it, you have to make sure that you get a nice thin coat of it. So I liked it best over the two grey coloured nail polishes and over the dusky purples and the more vibrant but mid-toned purple. I hope if you have this polish you found this video useful. Let me know in the comments below if it has helped you out. Thanks for watching, and I hope I will see you in the next one.